Hello. I was thinking it's about time I did a video again. And I just had to do one for my new book. So I thought, while I'm doing that, I'll do another one for here and now. And I'm thinking probably it's about the book. The amount of sabotage, the amount of delay, the amount of procrastination, the amount of tapping I've had to do to get this book through. And I just think I've got it sorted, and then I have a panic and I rewrite the whole thing all over again. But it's gone to the publisher now, and Brad Yates has very kindly written me a foreword. And I'm just really looking forward to getting it out there. Not just to sharing it with you, but also so it's not sitting on my shoulder going, what about the book? Because it's been doing that for a very long time. And it now feels like it's time for it to take its place in the world and for me to do whatever comes next. But I thought we could do some tapping today, perhaps on procrastination and self-sabotage and getting in our own way. Okay? So even though there are things I want to do, there are things I tell myself I need to do, and those are the things that I put off or avoid or just sabotage. And I love and accept the part of me that does that. Even though parts of me are always doing the best they can in the only way that they know how. And sometimes those parts are working on outdated information. And they're doing the best they can with the information they have. And I'd like to update all information now. I'd like to invite all parts of me to go and have a chat to my higher self, so that they really get all the current updated information, so that all parts are working on the same information. It will make their work much, much easier. And even though there are parts that have thought I wouldn't be safe if I did things differently, I'm letting them know that that's old information. It's not the current information. The current information says that I will be safe, whatever I choose to do. Even though there are parts running around like headless chickens, wondering what to do next, I'm letting them know now that they can take a breath, settle down, and just breathe. And allow the parts that do know what to do to share that information. Even though there are parts of me running such outdated information, and most of it didn't come from me in the first place. I'm letting all parts of me know now that I'm moving into the next part of my life and leaving behind anything that's no longer for my highest good. Reminding all parts that nothing is pass or fail. Life is a journey. And if I choose to do something and I don't like it, I just choose to do something else instead. So taking the panic away, allowing all parts to relax, to feel peaceful, knowing that doing whatever it is I plan to do is safe, healthy, and will be much more fun than putting it off and turning around to do something else. And I can always change my mind and do something else if I decide to. Choosing to do something doesn't mean I have to keep doing something. And even though you may also be running the belief that I've said I'll do it, so I've got to do it, which is one of my standbys, I'm letting all parts know that saying I'll do something just means I'm going to think about it, trial it out, and decide if it works for me. And if I find something I'd rather do, I can do that instead. And I'm choosing to let go now of all the shoulding on myself. Telling myself I should do this or I shouldn't do that. That little voice in my head, sitting on my shoulder, letting it know it can go and play. I've got all the information I need to make good choices for me. And rather than beating myself up, if something's not working, I'll just be a detective and find out why. And then I'll tap. Setting myself free from all old outdated information, all old outdated strategies. Setting myself free to consider what I really do want to do, and then to trial it. Knowing I can change my mind at any point. I'm choosing to no longer be stuck in old patterns of sabotage and procrastination. I'm choosing to give new information to all parts of me so they can continue to do a really great job, with my thanks. And let me know how you get on, because when it comes to procrastination and self-sabotage, there is always a good reason for it. So instead of beating yourself up, go in and have a chat to those parts. Tap with them so that they've got the current information. And you can decide whether it is something you want to do, or actually whether you didn't want to do it and you were doing it because you should. Just see it all as information that allows you to make good choices. So have a good rest of the day, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Bye.